Ezekiel. So yes, we're gonna start new walkthrough and we're gonna play Ezekiel. So this is a mini WOD mainly designed by 40 ounce and this is technically unfinished WOD. So this has only 9 maps, even though it was I believe it was supposed to be full length. But you can think about it this way. If you think about Doom and Vanguard by Skillsaw, that was also designed originally to be a full-length Mega WOD. Well, it never turned out that way, but most of people who play Doom can agree that it is absolutely fantastic Mega WOD, even though it is quote-unquote unfinished. So same way with Ezekiel, even though this is not too well known as far as I know, I still think this is fantastic Mega WOD or Mini WOD. Very nice bite size, um, relatively small maps and 9 maps only, so very digestible, uh, small to mid-size maps mainly. By the way, very beautiful corridor over here. We're gonna see similar corridor way later. And yeah, we're gonna play this normally, so no saves, pistol starts, UV max, no funny business. And yeah, map 1. So this map set has basic like episodes. So um, first 4 maps uh, are basically the first episode, and yeah, so 4 map episodes, except the last one since it is unfinished. So it kinda ends abruptly. So the third episode only has 1 map, and the first episode that we are doing right now, as you might see, this sort of has like a thigh flesh consumed vibe. So thigh flesh consumed being the 4th episode from Ultimate Doom. So these stone structures, there will be wood structures. And the toxin thing kind of reminds me of a E4M1. So this is basically what we're gonna see more or less. So I'm gonna, or I consider this to be like a thigh flesh consumed style thing. Yeah, let's, we can actually grab the secret right now. So over here, we have here 3 cacos, and it will be a little bit of a traffic jam, especially since I don't have SSG. Well, we're not gonna get SSG, so I don't wanna I don't wanna wake up everybody immediately. So okay, you're done, and while we're clearing this area, well, we're gonna get a chain gun over here. And if you didn't kill the chain gunner, well, you probably have very good hit on him. I still actually have health to spare, so that thing is waiting there. So I might as well go over here. So there will be a little bit of ammo starvation. I'm pretty sure it is homage to E4M1, which is kind of well known among Doom players, and I would say it's well known for all the wrong reasons. But yeah, let's try to jump. Yes, very nice. So we're gonna punch out for you guys here. You don't actually need to do a lot of punching, but I gotta punch for you guys here and there. So this is anyway very short and sweet map, so why not? Oh, So, what's gonna happen next is that we have an interesting fight over here. This is probably the toughest fight of this map. So, we're gonna alert quite a few guys when we approach that key. So, one thing what you can do is immediately when you get yoink, you can run over here and wait somewhere over here, pretty much. And then basically fight over there. Another thing is that you can stay here, and I'm gonna do this. So, uh, two guys will teleport. Well, okay, there was three, but anyway, couple of guys will teleport over there, and the big question is that what's gonna happen with these Hell Nobles? So there will not be more than two, but they kinda cause trouble if at least one of them teleport. So if that happens, I think it is good to kinda stay focused. So if even one of those Hell Nobles teleport, I suggest using those imps to um, distract those Hell Knights. So basically, immediately if they are the ones who teleport, if they get alerted, just quickly start firing. But yeah, the reason why I didn't want to backtrack is right over here. So quite a few gunners, shotgunners to be precise. There will be actually chain gunners relatively soon, but not in this immediate area, but very, very close. So yeah, these guys, they do very good guarding. So yeah, be careful when you approach these because there are those aforementioned, I think that's the word, aforementioned chain gunners. Okay, they are down, and well, I'm almost done over here, so I gotta say this is a little bit questionable. So first of all, before you continue any further, make sure you have enough health and especially that you have an armor. So you're gonna be locked. And by well, I guess it is good to check that you have chain gun if you like. So yeah, this guy. And there are no bells and whistles. So this guy is only guy, and he's doing very fine job cornering me. So please don't come here. Um, this is, in my opinion, kind of cheap. Okay, well, thankfully, everything went amazing. I mean, well, no, it didn't go amazing at all. I mean, that guy cornered me immediately, but aside from that, so that's, in my opinion, a little bit cheap, but I understand that in this type of super minimalistic map, you just don't have that much to do. I'm gonna alert only these two guys. There will be three more, but I don't want any corpses over there. Wink, wink. So, oh, you're following me as well. Okay, pinky down. So now, Archvile and two more pinkies. Usually the Archvile gets stuck now. So, okay, well he did follow me. Very nice. So, very nice. And I gotta say, I'm not trying to do any challenge by punching out that guy. But the thing is, I don't have SSG, I don't have plasma, that kind of stuff. So, using single barrel, like, is this honestly better? Like, this is basically almost like an SSG on a short distance. I think that guy actually. Oh, that. Okay, that corpse is going somewhere. But anyway, Fist is almost like SSG. So I gotta say that I actually sort of like punching out that guy at least if those uh, pinkies are not like constantly in the way. But yeah, this was map one, and I gotta say that I don't want to be very much like dismissive or anything, but I must say that if you're trying this map set by yourself, or if you're watching this video and you're kind of questioning that whether you like to try this map set or not, I would recommend trying some other map first, because this is not necessarily the most fun and engaging map to begin with. Uh, I gotta say, I like this map, but this is a little bit dry in my opinion. So I would recommend that maybe trying, for example, map 4 or map 5. And by the way, map 5 is opening for the second episode. So maybe test the waters with either of those maps. And if you like them, they are also relatively small and compact. So if you like them, maybe then try to clear these maps in order. But yeah, this was map one. Not bad opener at all, but not not this doesn't necessarily show how good Ezekiel will be. But yeah, this is it.